lived in Bath, and it is a little bit rainier than we were hoping for, but that is not going to stop us from setting out on a food tour, trying all of the famous Bath foods, and seeing the historic sites of this lovely town.
Seems really pretty.
I guess it's a city also.
It is a city.
We are in for a real treat today because our first stop is the historic Sally Lunn's Eating House. Sorry, that's actually the Sally Lunn's world famous eating house.
It's the oldest house in Bath.
It is, the sign says so. That's how you know it's true, there's a sign. They don't just make those for anything.
No, and there's 2 signs.
Sally Lunn is named this because there was a Sally Lunn who actually lived here, and she is said to be the creator of the Sally Lunn bun, which we're going to be trying today. So let's go inside and take a look. It's so neat in here. It's a good thing we got here early because there's already a line out the door now. So the Lunn bun is supposed to be kind of part bread, part cake. They're so large that they actually cut them in half. Depending on whether you get something sweet or savory, they serve it on either the top or the bottom half. So we opted to get something sweet and savory. I have the bun that has cinnamon butter and then it's toasted with the cinnamon butter on it. It looks and smells wonderful.
I picked out the smoked salmon bun, which has gold medal Scottish smoked salmon, lemon, dill, and cream cheese, and a little salad.
Well, Jeremy got a proper English breakfast, but I have a latte because I'm American.
That bun is so soft. It's really nice. Smoked salmon, good and smoky. That little pop of dill in there is really good. Yeah, that's really tasty.
Oh, that's really nice. Compared to like an elephant ear, like fried dough, because it has like this buttery kind of like crusty, they've like toasted it with the butter on it, and so it has like a nice crisp to it on the top. It's different from the savory one. It's really good, and the butter is quite cinnamony, but I like it. It's not normally a thing I would go for, but I thought that it sounded nice, and I'm pleased. Oh, this is neat in here. There's like a little museum. Good latte, good tea,
Yeah,
good food,
buns.
good buns. They have a cute little museum in there, a little gift shop. You can buy your buns to take home.
You can.
There's also a second rivalry bun in town, which we had thought about having. We're gonna skip that because we just had the Sally Lunn bun and it was quite tasty and completely satisfying. Our friends, Jason and Josh, recommended this place, so that's why we opted for this one. But I'm curious, I'm curious if those of you that have had both the Sally Lunn bun and the Bath bun, which one is your favorite? Which one do you prefer? It also really is a lesson in getting here early because we got here shortly after it opened at 10, and by the time we left, it's packed there. So
Yeah, they started filling up the other levels.
which I didn't even realize was a thing. We were just strolling along this cute little street and happened upon the oldest sweet shop in Bath. It's really cute and got some like old tiny jars of candy and it's adorable in here. I'm so excited because I don't even watch Bridgerton, but I guess this is a Bridgerton filming location. This is the dressmaker in Bridgerton.
But it's a little deli here.
That is pretty neat. It's very lovely looking. We have other food stops in mind today, but I can always appreciate a place that is like, we're a filming location.
Come check us out.
Yeah. We're just wandering around a little bit before our next stop, and I just can't get over the beautiful architecture here in Bath. It is so gorgeous.
It's really cool. Look at that Abbey.
It is a pretty nice looking Abbey. We just went through the Bath Abbey. It's so beautiful in there.
It's gorgeous. It's so cool.
Just all of the Georgian architecture here is just so beautiful. I can understand why people love this town. Like, this was the one city that multiple people said you have to go there, and I get it. It's so unique and different from any other place we've ever been.
Just has all that Roman influence to it still, and it's just really cool.
I mean, where else in the world are you gonna see a street performer that's an opera singer?
Yeah, fair.
Our next stop is a top-rated place to get Indian street food. Chaiwala serves what has been described in their online reviews as delicious vegetarian takeaway. And I think most of the reviews that really raved about it talked about the onion bhaji wrap, and so that is what we're gonna try today. So an onion bhaji is battered and fried onions, and this one also comes with mango chutney, and it's covered in tamarind and mint sauce. Looks pretty good. Like, yum, that's a big fried onion and I'm down with it.
That onion's got like the nice crunchy outside, but it's super flavorful on the inside. And just all those sauces are a lot of flavors, but they go together really well.
Yeah, that is just like a combination of beautiful flavors happening in my mouth, and I like it. When we walked up, Jeremy saw that they had falafel as an option, which is usually my go-to thing. If a place has falafel, I'll probably order it. And he said, "You didn't order that." And I said, "No, because the internet never lies." And I mean, they do sometimes, but not in this case. The internet was right. This is delicious, and definitely, I think, a good option in Bath here. The more that I ate of that wrap, the more delicious it got. Like, I think there's just a real good combination of flavors. Like, there's a lot of, not a lot, but some spiciness to it. But then there's also a mango chutney that kind of sweetens it out, which I have noticed since we've been in England. A lot of places have mango chutney as like a side or like in a sandwich a lot, which I am not used to, but I enjoy it. And for £6.50, it also comes with a samosa. I think this is a potato and pea samosa. Looks pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. Like, this is quite a bit of food for that price.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what spices they use in that, but it's got a lot of flavor. And yeah, it's got potatoes and peas in it, and it's just a nice, like a good size samosa too. Like, I like it. I approve. We've had some really lucky weather here in England so far, and today it's not raining now, but it is a little bit chilly. So we decided to hop into this place called the Bath Coffee Shop or Coffee Co. and just kind of warm up a little bit since it's a little chilly outside. Jeremy got a chai latte,
You got a regular latte.
and I got a regular latte. We got our food, we got our coffee. I think we now have to go to the thing that, the reason that Bath is called Bath. We're gonna visit the Roman baths. It is kind of mind-boggling to think that the Romans first built these baths around 100 AD. And the spring and the healing properties were discovered, I think, like in the 800 BC, something like that. Just like, the bath itself is really interesting and fascinating, but I think the coolest part is the statues. And they're so close you could touch them, but I won't. That's probably bad for them. I didn't realize that you would walk through like a whole museum in between being on the upper level and the lower level.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
Fascinating to learn about the Romans and their time here, just the rituals that they had and the things that they found in the baths. Just completely fascinating, and this was something that I thought, you know, we have to do it. We have to visit the Roman baths, and I'm so glad we did, because this has been even more amazing than I was hoping for. Get our obligatory selfie to prove we were here, the Roman baths.
Because, you know, you wouldn't know otherwise.
Now that we've seen the Roman baths, let's go find our next meal. When I was planning our trip here, I was reading about how the Raven was a cool pub to check out. And then our friend Sarah told us we have to come here, that it's the coolest pub in the UK, or something along those lines. So that pretty much sealed the deal, and we're gonna go check out the Raven.
I got a steak in blue, so it is beef with Stilton. So that's exciting.
And you got it with like their ale gravy, right?
Red onion ale, I think. Oh man. The cheese has some funk, but it's good.
I don't really like that pie either. It's too stinky for me.
It's good.
I like blue cheese, but I'm not the biggest fan of that pie. You love blue cheese and you like the pie. So you probably have to be like pretty into Stilton or blue cheese in order to really fully enjoy that. This place is known for their pies and their sausages. However, when I tried to order a sausage, they were out for the day, which I think shows how popular they are. So instead I got the ploughman sausage, which is something that I've never tried before. And a lot of you guys have told us that we should try it because it comes with, I believe, pickled onions, which is a thing that I don't seem to like the flavor of, but I've never actually tried. So I have a little salad with some dressing. I've got 3 types of cheese, which is looks like a cheddar down there, and then there is a red Leicester and a Somerset Brie. I also think a lot of times this comes with bread, but I opted for chips, which now I'm like, I don't really have a vessel to eat the rest of these things. It's fine. I got chips and they're good. I'm not sure what this thing in the middle is. It looks like some sort of, like maybe it's the pickles. I don't know. It's something probably pickled. Nope. That is not for me. Bottoms and please.
That wasn't quite a drastic reaction.
I think actual pickled onions are better than the pickled onion flavored things I've tried. Like, that's okay. That's not bad. That was so good. And I have to say, I really enjoyed my ploughman lunch, even though technically it's dinner for us.
It's fair.
Those cheeses were fantastic. And who knew that the Somerset Bath is like the best one. It was my favorite. So good.
And that pie may be my favorite thing that I've eaten in the UK so far.
Alright, it was not my favorite, but I can appreciate what you liked about it. We have one more stop this evening. However, it is not open yet, so we're gonna head back to our hotel for a while and then we'll be back out and about. We have the most gorgeous view of Bath, including the Pulteney Bridge down there. I think dates back to like the 1770s. And it's neat because it has all these little shops across both sides of it, which you walked down earlier.
I did. They looked pretty posh. Some of them were empty, and there were some restaurants on it, so those might be open, but everything was closing at like 5 o'clock when I walked down.
Let's go get us some Bath gin.
You're so excited.
I'm normally not a big fan of gin, however, this place has some pretty fancy, nice sounding gin cocktails, and when you're in Bath, you gotta try Bath gin, right? So I'm actually pretty excited. This is the Canary Gin Bar, and if I'm gonna like gin anywhere, it's probably something like raspberry infused gin that they distill through this place, right? I love that cute little quirky bar. I love that. That is incredible. I just feel like, why did it take us so long to travel here?
I don't know, but I'm glad we're here. It's
Me too. Hear me out. Travel now. Don't wait till you're retired. Do things that you can now. Go somewhere, even if it's like a new place you've never been. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone, right?
It's fair.
It is. And come to Bath, because it's fantastic. Okay, bye.